Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. And tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Second down and 8.
42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 36.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Johnson. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Washington first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
2 yards on the pickup.
Noah Igbinoghene that time up to make the play defensively.
We're going to sack.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Again, Darnold. And that will be incomplete as well. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up fourth down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I like the chutzpah there, right? They decided to go ahead and fake it and try and pick up a first down. But how about how they executed defensively and smothered that one? I know back from my time frame, everyone has responsibilities, even rushing on a field goal attempt. You've got the tight end, you've got the wing back, you might have the guy out of the backfield. Boy, they executed that well.
Yeah.
Really stuck to what they needed to do.
It wasn't just 11 guys trying to block it. They were ready. They got it done. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Johnson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Johnson now operating from the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a fourth down coming up. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he'll tuck, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tough spot here, third down and 11.
It's now third and 11.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Results.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Here's second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
Off the play fake. Johnson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Okay, great.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
It's a gain of 2.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First and goal, Washington.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Josh Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended for Kenneth Walker.
2nd and 10.
Coverage by Mikey Sammersville.
Here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To the air again, Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 9 now. Under pressure, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
In motion, left goes Burks. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
A gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Percy Butler on the coverage.
Darnold now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the seahawks 20.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, a 20-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Off of play action, Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now Darnold. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
It's a gain of 7.
Now second and 3. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3 or 4. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
The Seahawks will
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Commanders 17. Seahawks 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
30-yard line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
19, check, let's go.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's second and 3.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Here we
Brings
go.
up second and 10. On the Seahawks 37.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
Complete to
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And it's third down.
Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
19, truck, cut it.
Krosky Merritt not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And out now come the Seahawks. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now it's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here comes second down at 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Commanders' 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This is 1st and 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Johnson slings this deep from McLaurin. That one behind his receiver and incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over.
Let's go. Ready. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Here's Johnson throwing to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession barring a defensive score. Here's 2nd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Cougar 19. Huh.
Back to throw. Johnson Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Washington first down.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on second down when they got the sack? Because on third down, zero pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the first down with that throw.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Commanders first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. Johnson. He gets this one to Burks. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Johnson throwing on 4th down. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Now Moody for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just second down. Now Darnold. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
5 yards on the play. That's another.
Darnold to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown run. There we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Seahawks will line up.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.